Hi everyone, welcome to the Supernova TD Enemy Showcase. There are 16 unique enemies in this tower defense, each with their own ability that the player will have to deal with. Starting off, we have Chandra and Surya, who are these two units here. Chandra and Surya are similar units who take reduced damage based on the types of towers currently placed. There are 6 elements in Supernova TD. Surya takes reduced damage when there are more light-based elemental towers. The light elements are earth, ice, and water. Conversely, Chandra takes reduced damage when there are more dark-based towers placed, with the dark elements being fire, thunder, and wind. So what we have here is a water tower, an ice tower, and another water tower. As you saw, Chandra was dying much easier than the Surya unit, because we have more light towers placed here. Torment is an enemy with the cloak keyword. Cloaked enemies take reduced damage from towers that are behind it. So you can see here with the visual effect, that goes off whenever you're hitting from behind and it's taking reduced damage. It's just a little visual indicator to help the player. So positioning your towers is very important against these types of enemies. You're going to want to look for paths where your towers can hit them from the front more often than the back and deal increased damage that way. Chrysalis has the unstable keyword. When killed, there's a small chance that an unused block is destroyed. In Supernova TD, when enemies reach the end of the path and leak, blocks are destroyed. When there's no blocks left, the game is over, so these are essentially your lives. Leaked enemies could destroy a block with a tower on it, which removes the tower from the board and places on cooldown. I'll just demonstrate that quickly here. We're going to recall this tower voluntarily, and it puts it on a cooldown the same way. And as you see here, when this enemy was killed, it destroyed this block here. So again, when enemies leak, any tile could be destroyed, not the path, any of these green tiles that you can place towers on. So we can no longer place here where that block is missing. So as more blocks are destroyed, it gets a little harder to position your towers. A tower on the field might get knocked out of the board and put on cooldown, and then that could cause problems for you too. But again, this unstable effect will not destroy any blocks that have towers on it, because that would be a little unfun. But yeah. The Jabberwocky is a destructive monster. Destructive enemies have increased health and are a bit harder to kill, and when they reach the end of the path, an increased number of blocks are destroyed. Kanoja is a corrupted enemy that reduces the damage of the tower that killed it. You can see the damage penalty in the top right here, and this will cap at 50%. The damage penalty resets with each wave, but if you're relying on a single tower to do all of your killing, you might run into some issues. Antony is a steadfast unit. Steadfast units reduce the duration of stun effects on them. Also, I just really like his name, Antony. Get it? Because he's a treant? No? Okay, moving to the next one. Mech Spider is a Berserk type unit who gains a burst of movement speed for a short time on a cooldown. The movement speed bonus lasts for 3 seconds, and it's a 6-second cooldown. Osdeem is a phased enemy, which has a chance to completely avoid damage taken. This enemy could be difficult to deal with if you're using slow but hard-hitting towers and miss a few too many key shots. In this case, we're using a damage over time tower, so this is a pretty safe bet against this enemy. You can see the visual effect here whenever the damage avoidance is proccing. Hiko is a fanatical unit who gains increased movement speed as the unit loses HP. This unit could become problematic if you're not able to finish them off. That's all for this video, thanks for watching. There are more enemies not covered here with still more to come, and we're also working on adding some bosses into the game. A free playtest will be live on Steam in the coming weeks. If you're interested, a wishlist would be very helpful and is a great way to track the game's progress. Link in the description below. Bye everyone.